college football season begins, everybody hopes to be a national champion.
The 12-team college football playoff is here.
Judgment Day is here.
College football playoffs.
So that's the thing here. You know, it started with 133 teams vying for one of these coveted 12 spots for this 12-team playoff.
.333 Commerce, the Batman Building, citizens of Gotham. Happy New Year. We are the Pool Boys, and we have already come at you with an elite email, and we are now here live in the flesh to talk to you about your college football playoff pool. It has been epic so far. The playoffs have been epic. Crazy things are happening. We're going to get to some headlines. We're going to hand out some hardware. Let's do this thing. Epic.
Arian Smith, Christian Gray kind of squatting there, thinking the route's going to be underneath. You can't do that against one of the best on the clock.
Singleton, flag straight! In the launch, right down the middle. Smith is wide open, too easy.
Levitt.
That ball's intercepted! It is intercepted! Makuma seals
So
it!
we got 12 teams this year. That's right, we bumped it up to 12, and it has been wild. And already we probably saw the best bowl game of this playoff between Texas and Arizona State. It was a wild back and forth. First we thought Texas was going to run away with it. Arizona comes storming back on the back of Scatterbro. And oh my gosh, there was a doink at the end of regulation, but Texas pulls it out for the most exciting game so far.
Double OT, incredible. All right, and with my go-to karaoke song, how about this? This is the first season we've got buys for teams. The 4 teams got a bye in the first week, and all 4 of them lost their first game in the playoff. Bye. That's right. That's me, in sync, no strings attached. You know what I'm doing? Get the rope going. That's me, every single time. So you got Georgia, you got Oregon, you had Boise State, you had Arizona State, all had a bye this round. They got knocked off in their first games. Bye.
If anyone's seen Mufasa, bye. Anyway, and then one more headline is 2 of the biggest favorites from this pool are gone because a lot of you picked Oregon, a lot of you picked Georgia. Both gone. The number 1 and the number 2 ranked teams in this playoff are out. So a lot of champions are gone. We might have to check to see those standings to see where we are.
All right, speaking of those standings, here they are. You've got a leaderboard, folks, and holding down that first place with every pick correct so far, Isaac Kanan is crushing it, all right? 64 points to start this thing out. 8 correct picks in the first round. Nailed him. 4 correct picks in the final. He's got his entire final 4 correct. Good on you, Isaiah. He's got Ohio State as a champion. Still some mix-up could happen here because we've got some Texas champions on this list as well. How about tied for second place with 56 points? Catherine, Sam, Carlos Huggy, Kevin G, Novo Acholo, and Yana coming in second place. I like Novo Acholo. I also like Carlos Huggy Bear. Let's get some of that action. 8 correct picks in the first round, 3 in the second round. You guys are doing great. Got a lot of Oregon and Georgia champions there, though. Might be sliding down the standings. And finally, we got a 4-way tie at 8th place with Chad Seeley, Tucker Clay, and William Krumziak. You guys have gotten 7 correct picks in the first round, 3 correct picks in the second round, and we get more points for correct picks as each round goes on. Got some Texas champions in there. We got a Notre Dame champion in there with Clay. Look out. Unfortunately, William with Tennessee pick. Womp. That's not going to happen. But still anybody's ball game.
We appreciate the hometown pride, William, but unfortunately it was a womp. Also, I feel like Novo Acholo is a great wrestling name. It was like, Novo Acholo.
Got to be a luchador for sure.
Yeah, definitely with the great mask. Speaking of wrestling, it's time to hand out our first piece of hardware because what we do here at the Pool Boys is we give you badges. We want to reward you for your great work, your great picks. But unfortunately, this badge is called the Rock Bottom because the Rock doesn't care or doesn't know what.
It doesn't matter if you like Tennessee.
It doesn't matter because unfortunately, this is going out to all those people who picked Tennessee. And yeah, you hit rock bottom because you ain't gonna win. They didn't win. Ohio State kind of trounced them. So unfortunately for big underscore guy, big dogs, too big, they just don't be big. Cassidy T, Chad Seeley, Chris Unick, Clay, Courtney, JV, Katie, KD Jarnett, Kimber, Landry Tidwell, Luke, MLM, Nick Mayer, Ruthie, Sarah Clay, Sue Banks 794, Stephen Say, T-Back 55, Troy Hornsby, Tucker, Val, W.C. Sick, and William Krumschick. Unfortunately, you've hit rock bottom. John Cena's usually invisible, but the Rock got him here. So this is happening to you guys. Hitting bottom. Rocky top. Tennessee. Get out.
Yeah, not the kind of badge you want to receive. And unfortunately, the hits keep coming because we got another one for you. For all those folks who took Oregon to win it all, you're getting our next badge, the Duck Hunt badge. Of course, the internet's undefeated, and Ohio State fans, very crafty on the internet. There's already memes and videos of Brutus the Buckeye playing duck hunting, picking up the ducks. These folks took Oregon to win it all. They got knocked off after their bye. Andrew Dunn, Big Dogs, Carollos Huggy, sorry I messed that up the first time, Cassidy T, JV, JS Armstrong, Kevin G, Luke, Nick Mayer, Novo Acholo, Sarah, Scott Hill, Subank 794, and T-Bach 55. That's Tony Bachman, everybody. You all remember him. He was your favorite property manager, engagement guy, whatever he was. He's now a big wig. All right, he's a muckety muck up in Cushman and Wakefield, but he still picked wrong. He picked Oregon to win the whole thing. You get the Duck Hunt badge. Womp womp.
Wow. Kemper, just admit it. Back in the day when you were playing Duck Hunt, you were that guy who brought the Nintendo Blaster right up to the screen to get the ducks, weren't you? Just admit it.
I was sniping from behind the couch, you know? Pop up, gotcha. But then like your aim would be off because like I don't know what the sensor really was. I know I had a cord, but like the aim would be just off, and I'd be so mad.
I could see you rage throwing the blaster, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's okay. So we did say we like to give badges to celebrate you. But I've been seeing a common trend, negative, and unfortunately this final badge that we're giving out is not great because it is our Make Bowls Great Again. And this is going out to W.C. Sisk because unfortunately you're probably looking at this new college football playoff and thinking, 12 teams, I don't like it. Let's go back to where it's just 4. A lot easier to pick those games. Alabama was always there. You know, you can always count on picking them for something. But 12, too much chaos. So unfortunately, your Final Four is already out. You're bleeding red. Your champion obviously is gone. And you know what? Maybe I think you just like the color red, and so that's why you picked wrong. I think this is what it is. And this is, you just wanted to win something. So you had Tennessee, Arizona State, Georgia, and Boise State. They all gone. So make bowls great again. Go back to the old ways, and don't change. Don't change the college football playoff.
You did get a couple of picks right in the first round, so that was good.
You got the buys.
You get the buys. Penn State, Arizona State, Texas over Clemson. That's a good run. Yeah. Well done.
Well done. All right. So that's it for this first video with the Pool Boys. A lot of action left. The college football playoff has been spectacular, unless you ask W.C. Sisk. And again, he wants to go back to the old ways. It's been great. A lot of action still left to unfold. The champion is still out there. A lot of people vying for that. So we can't wait to see what happens next. So until next time, the Pool Boys are